so? That's beautiful, you know, Dino. Your voice gets mellower every day.
Oh, thank you, Bob. It's that new throat spray I'm using. It's made especially for me.
Who by? The little old bourbon maker?
Now, please, Bob, let's not talk about my alleged tippling. Why don't you tell the folks about the real Dean Martin, actor, singer, nightclub performer, and gentleman golfer?
Say, you really do all those things, too, which brings up one question. What does the real Dean Martin do to relax?
Well, like I was telling you, I got this throat spray.
You're not drinking anymore, are you?
No, I freeze it now, and I eat it like a popsicle.
I never really believed all those things they say about your drinking. You'd be flat on your back if it was true.
I am flat on my back. The camera's tilted.
And you just finished an engagement at Harrah's Club, didn't you?
Well, I wish you hadn't mentioned it.
Why?
What good is a plug after I left? What are people going to say? Let's go up to the Harrah's. Dean was there last week?
Yeah, but it's a beautiful spot. Lake Tahoe, the woods, the lake, the mountains, and all the losers jumping off.
Well, everybody says it's beautiful, but it didn't get to me.
How do you mean?
Well, I woke up early one afternoon, looked out the window, and there was that big mess of water. Shook me up so bad I couldn't drink my breakfast.
He's the only man I know whose cornflakes come in a pinch bottle. Dino, I understand your latest cinema, Robin and the Seven Hoods, is doing very large.
Yeah, it's moving a gang of popcorn.
But I don't dig the casting. You, Frankie, Sammy Davis, and Bing. That's a strange combination.
What do you mean, strange?
Well, 3 swinging Italians and 1 American party pooper.
Oh, you'll hear from Sammy's rabbi about that.
Say, Dino, before I forget, I want to congratulate you.
Well, I'm sure I deserve it, but what's it for this time?
Well, I heard your son just signed with Reprise Records. Is that right?
True.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just what the world needs, another Italian singer. How old is the kid?
15. Thought he'd never go to work.
15 and he's working?
I had to get him out of the house. I wanted to use the phone.
How do you like that? My son Tony's 23 and he hasn't even earned a dime. He's still in college.
But he's getting a good education.
Great. He writes home for money in Latin. Say, you record for Reprise Records, too. Isn't Frankie the boss over there?
Yeah, that's part of his action.
Well, how is he to work for?
Great. Best needle we ever had. Oh, yeah, working with Frank is a blast. Our last session took a week.
A week? Why so long?
Oh, some sneak kept drinking the shellac. But it was worth it, you know. We came up with a very unusual record.
Well, what's so unusual about it?
Why, you played at 33 1/5.
The record doesn't spin, you do. Say, Dean, you've just pulled off one of the most fantastic feats in the history of the music business. Your record of Everybody Loves Somebody is outselling the Beatles. You must be making a bundle.
Yeah, but what good is it? My kids are spending it on all the Beatle records.
Well, Dean, for your accomplishment in selling... in selling over 1 million copies of Everybody Loves Somebody, that's Ken Lane's number, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, he's my piano player.
Great?
Yeah.
Reprise has a little surprise for you right here. And it's my pleasure to present you with this, my good man, a gold one. And That's pretty nice.
You know, Bob, just what I always wanted, a gold pizza.
And congratulations, you did it the hard way with a haircut.
Thank you, Bob. And thank you, music lovers everywhere.
How about doing a piece of that tune right now?
All right? Go. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me that sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in your heart keeps saying that someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charm. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. If I had it in my power, I would arrange for every girl to have your charm. Then every minute and every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. Everybody loves somebody sometime.
To mark the new Imperial as a vintage achievement, we have made significant evolutionary changes. One is immediately apparent. The grille is new. The headlights are completely enclosed in tempered glass. Others include inlays of 100-year-old Claro walnut. A master gauge that watches the other gauges, and power vent windows as standard equipment. Imperial styling is very likely the major reason its sales nearly doubled last year. See the incomparable Imperial, vintage 1965.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're very happy to welcome back to the show one of my favorite guys, a fellow that I can...
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob, don't let me disturb you. You see, but I'm just checking some last-minute details before my show. You know?
Okay, Calvin.
Yes, I just want to check some stuff, the microphone and everything. Let's see. There, you see, I want to see if it's... Look it, for heaven's sake, how would I be able to work here? It's not even plugged in. Now, how could that happen?
I don't know, Jack. Did you press your pants in here?
No, in my dressing room.
Look, then why don't you go to your dressing room and relax, huh?
All right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I worry too much.
Yeah, don't worry about a thing,
That's
Jack.
right. You just let's see that the curtains. I want everything to be right for my show. You know?
Don't bother. The maid comes every Thursday. We'll be all right. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen,
Now, wait a minute.
I'd
I
like
wanna
to
see
present...
the lights. If the lights will be right for my show, to see where I stand. This is 8,000 candle power. Hey, fellas, would you please give me, when I do my show, I mean, will you give me the same lighting that you would give, let's say, Inger Stevens?
Inger Stevens?
Yes. We both have baby blue eyes.
You may have baby blue eyes now, but if you come out here again, you look like one of those cigarette smokers who refuse to switch. Will you get off? Isn't he sweet? Huh? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen...
Wait. Don't go away, folks. Look, don't go away. There'll be a comedy show on in 30 minutes.
Yeah. He's getting a little overconfident since they passed Medicare.
The television networks have suddenly discovered that horror and shock combine to form the beautiful word money. Some of the hit shows this year are Make Room for Dracula, My Favorite Spook, and Sing Along with Witch. Yes, this is the year of the monsters, but not all monsters are successful. This is the home of Claude and Cynthia Batt. This is Cynthia, an average American house witch who is awaiting the arrival of her husband, Claude, the only monster in television who isn't working.
Can't that kid keep his crocodile out of the driveway?
Hello.
Oh, hello, baby. Who's for dinner?
The butcher. They were all out of meat.
Same thing, huh?
Well, did you have any luck today? Did you get a job?
I was so disgusted I tried to kill myself. I took poison.
What happened?
Nothing. It was delicious.
Let's face it, you're a failure. Everybody and his monster brother is working in TV, and who do I marry? An unemployed bat.
Well, it's not my fault. Talent means nothing today. All they want is an ugly face that can sell the product.
Well, I think you're ugly.
No, you don't.
I think you're gruesome.
No, you don't. You're just saying that because you love me.
No, I don't love you. I never should have married you. I should have married Milton.
Milton who?
Milton, the atomic chicken from outer space. He's the most successful chicken monster in television.
You'd never be happy with that slap-happy chicken. He deserted his wife and left her with a dozen eggs to support. Who can that be?
I don't know, but don't let him in until I fix my makeup.
I wish you would. You look like a witch. I begged her to give up smoking. Come in. The trap door's always open.
said no autographs. No autographs.
You like it? Beautiful, isn't it? It's a Chicken Dior original. I'm a big star.
You're a big star?
I'm a very big star. Even parents like me. Little kids adore me. They don't have to get undressed at night. I scare the pants off of them.
You must be Milton, the atomic chicken.
That wasn't in the sketch. Yes, that's me, and I better get all the laughs tonight. Because when I lay an egg, it's radioactive.
Look, would you mind wiping your feet outside? We just changed the mud this morning.
Oh, this is a nice little place you have here. Are you renting or haunting? Beautiful. Looks like early Halloween. Who's your decorator? Bat Masterson?
You know,
Oh, good service, I'd say. Very good service. You're adorable. You're adorable. Hey, I know you. I know you, little tarantula, but I haven't seen you on television lately. Have no job, have no series, eh? Who is your agent?
Same as mine, MCA.
MCA?
Monster Corporation of America.
You have him fly away, too, eh? Monster Corporation. I'm walking this way, pal.
Thank you very much.
Monster Corporation of America, huh? MCA.
True.
Let me tell you something, pal. They're no good. They're no good, baby. They're taking 10% of your blood. Now, why don't you face reality? The day of the stand-up monster is over, and you just can't come out and say, and good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened to me at the witch burning.
You're doing all right now. You're a big chicken.
Yeah.
But wait till Lent, you won't be able to give yourself away.
What are you talking about? I'm a big star. I've got a 52 rating.
52, all human?
I don't know. Some of them fly away before we can count them.
Anything I hate, it's a chicken come lately. I was scaring people when you were carrying pollen for the Green Hornet.
The only way that you could scare anybody is to use your real face.
And I get a good mind to bite you on the neck.
You try it, and I'll moat all over you. Don't you touch me.
I wouldn't touch you even if you were in season.
What's that?
My mother-in-law.
Beautiful. She looks like a dealer I know in Las Vegas. Away! Down! Down! Get away! How about this? A chicken in the driver's seat. Cynthia, my darling! I adore you, my darling. Oh, I see you wearing your topless teeth.
You're still the tall, handsome beast you always were.
And you're pretty and as delectable as ever.
They say my people are blind as a bat.
By the way, darling, you will stay for dinner, won't you?
Well, I don't know. Do you mind?
Mind? You may be the main course.
Cynthia, I wouldn't think of having you sweat over a hot cauldron. Why don't we just call Cobra Delight?
Wait a minute. You think I don't know what's been going on behind my wings, huh? You've got eyes for this old hag, haven't you?
How can you say that?
She ain't all dressed up like this for me.
I can confess I can't help it. She's irresistible. The minute I heard her cute little giggle, I flipped. There it is. You doll. I can hardly wait to see how she looks when she gets up in the morning.
How can you throw away in a moment of passion all that we built together? Don't let them take you away from all this.
No. Let all this walk away by itself.
Think of all we've been to each other.
Come over here. I adore you, and stay with me, dear.
Now stay with me. I need you. Bewitch me. Bewitch me.
She's busy now. She'll bewitch you in a minute. She's mine!
No, she belongs to me.
No, she belongs to me.
She belongs to me.
She belongs to me.
Wait! You're fussing my hair.
Honey, if you leave with him, there's nothing left for me but the home for senior vampires. Del Webb's Bat City.
Darling, forget about him. You gave him the best of your 200 years of your life. Grab a wing, baby, and off to Birdland we'll go.
No, don't leave me. You don't know what it's like day after day hanging around here by my feet.
Cynthia, let go of her.
Leave her.
Come with me.
Cynthia, come here.
I said come with me, Cynthia. Cynthia.
What a dilemma. I wonder what Tennessee Williams would do.
What does he care? You're not his sister.
Grab your broom. Yeah, we'll honeymoon family plan. I don't know. Let's get on here.
I'll sit up here in first class.
Coffee, tea, or hemlock?
What?
Hemlock.
You can have all you want.
Hemlock?
Hemlock.
Ran third. I'll have to sit back here, because this is what steers, right here. The only way to fly. Don't fly too low over Texas. I don't want to be caught in one of his barbecues.
Young Dodge, new Dodge, go Dodge.
New from Dodge, coming on big for 65.
Go Dodge.
New Dodge Polera. Beautiful way to leave the low-price beef.
Go Dodge.
New Dodge Coronet. Hot new Dodge, new lower price. Behind the dash, full-size room. In front of it, road size go.
Go Dodge.
New Dodge Dart. Small Dodge, big compact. Naturally, it's the Dodge size compact. See Dart, Coronet, Polera. New from Dodge, coming on big for 65.
Go see Dodge.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to present a young lady that I think you...
Excuse me.
is down the hall, second door to your left.
At CBS, we had him in our dressing room.
With his money, you'd think he'd put in his own telephone. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Chrysler presents Think Pretty, an original musical comedy starring Fred Astaire, Barry Chase, and Louis Nye. It's really a feast of entertainment. Here are some appetizers.
Do you always discuss business like this?
Only with pretty girls. You know what this is? This is a surfboard. And it's made out of a wonderful kind of... It's made out of solid fear.
business was built on bright ideas. What have we done? We've gambled our time and our money to show you how we can make your client a hit. Now, the least you can do is wait and see the results.
As far as you're concerned, Mr. Adams, the results are in.
That's Think Pretty, starring Fred Astaire, Barry Chase, and Louis Nye next week. If you're the type who goes for mere talent, don't miss it. Les? Ladies and gentlemen, may I take just a moment to remind you that your United Fund or Community Chest is the one campaign that does the big job. Takes care of the Red Cross, the USO, medical research, visiting nurses, day nurseries, foster care, and adoption agencies for children, as well as special health and welfare agencies for the senior citizens. All these are a part of your United Way community campaign. Your one gift works many wonders. Give your fair share the United Way. Don't miss Jack Benny next on this station. Until next week, thank you and good night.
Dodge Coronet coming on big for 65.
See Dodge.
A young beauty, all new, hot new Dodge at a new lower price.
Go Dodge.
New Dodge Coronet. Big on action, too. Power, wild. Ride, smooth. Response, the most.
Drive Dodge.
New Dodge Coronet. With the look of it, feel of it, go of it. Check the price of it, you'll drive home in it. New Dodge Coronet, coming on big for 65.
Go see Dodge!
Don't miss Milton Berle's dramatic appearance in the forthcoming Suspense Theater on NBC. Tomorrow night, complications arise for Kentucky when he tries to enroll his adopted son, Dwight Eisenhower Wong, in an American school. Don't miss Kentucky Jones tomorrow night at 8:30, 7:30 Central Time, here on NBC. We hope you enjoyed this hour of entertainment from Chrysler Corporation, makers of Plymouth, Dodge, Chrysler, Imperial, Dodge trucks, all quality engineered by Chrysler Corporation. This is Frank Barton inviting you to stay tuned for the premiere of the Jack Benny program next on NBC. This program was pre-recorded.